Hey everyone, I am Amanda from Mandy Lynn Plans. Welcome back for another plan with me. We are going to plan out my first week back to school as a teacher. I teach music, and so we will be planning August 19th to the 25th. So I will go ahead and flip back so you can see how my spread is turning out. This is the last full week of summer for me, and so I wanted to use this fun kit here. I do need to catch up though. I am a little bit behind. I haven't had a chance to fill in the rest of this week caught up to where we are now. So I will do that a little bit later, but I am really enjoying this, and so we're going to do it basically the same way for this week. So I am using the back to school kit and just some freebies, and then I will pull from this calendar sheet and then a leftover weekly script page as well. So I am going to start, as always, with this washi. This is probably one of my favorite designs. I love these pencils. It's probably partly just because I'm a teacher and I'm a little bit biased, but I love back to school time. I love seeing all of the school supplies in the stores after 4th of July. I love, you know, freshly sharpened pencils and everything. If you have seen, oh, what is that movie called with Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks where they're like emailing back and forth? Oh, what's it called? What's it called? If you know, you're probably yelling it at me. Tell me in the comments. That was one of my favorite movies to watch with my mom. She really liked it. Man, what was that movie called? Do you know what I'm talking about? Where they're like talking over email, like Messenger, and they don't know who each other is, but they meet in person and they like don't like each other at all. What is that called? Anyway, they talk about she loves the fall because of like bouquet of freshly sharpened pencils, and I always think about that this time of year. You've Got Mail, that's what it's called. You guys probably already knew that. That's what it's called. You've Got Mail. Anyway, yeah, so that's that. I am going to put, you may have noticed, my daughter consistently sleeps this time of night, except for once here last week. And so I didn't want to waste this washi, and so I've been putting it here. I'm going to try doing that again this week. So it was right around midnight to 2. So I start teaching again Wednesday, and that might surprise you. I originally told you that I was going to start Monday, and so part of the reason that I'm not starting with the kids is because I get a little bit of time off since having my daughter. And so my 6 weeks is officially up this Wednesday. I actually have my 6-week checkup appointment with my OB just to make sure that everything is great. And so in my absence, our principal was going to find somebody to do art with the kids. We do not have an art teacher. Art is just kind of left up to the teachers in their classrooms to do. But sometimes we like to find somebody to come in and do art as a special treat. And so she was going to do that, and I was going to get my Fridays off in August. But the person that she had in mind is not available to do it on Fridays. And so we reworked the schedule. I'm still only working 2 days, the first 2 weeks in August, or these 2 weeks in August. But I am working Fridays. So I have Monday off this week, and then next week I have Wednesday off. So I will be, why did I do that? I think because I said Wednesday. Oh dear, I still have, I'm still sleep deprived. My daughter is doing better. I'm consistently getting up with her a couple of times a night still. And that will just be, I mean, that's just part of mommyhood. So, yeah. So I'm really excited to get back to school. My room is all ready to go. If you are following me on Instagram, I showed a picture of my favorite wall in my room. I decided to do something I saw on Pinterest, of course. Everybody always posts their best bulletin board ideas on Pinterest. I am not creative enough on my own to come up with really neat bulletin board ideas, and so I love Pinterest. But anyway, I put up a staff, and I put notes all over it, and I have each child has their own note with their name on it, and then I have written up at the top, "Together we make a masterpiece." And the original saying was a little bit longer, something about individually we are all our own note, but together we make a masterpiece. And I didn't have enough letters or space to do all of that. So I just did the last part, and I love the way that it turned out. So if you want to see a picture of that, make sure you hop on over to my Instagram. I am going to do the same thing that I've been doing for the weather. So I've just been putting these medium-sized labels that come in your orders as freebies at the top here for the weather. I used to use this space that I wasn't normally awake before I had my daughter to do the weather, but I am up at that time now, usually, most days, and so that just kind of helps me have a place for the weather still. And you may have noticed that this kit, there are actually 4 colors instead of my normal 3. This one has water on it. That's okay, I'll use it anyway. When I was designing this kit, I absolutely could not choose 3. Any of the 3 color choices that I tried all of the options, like taking out all of the colors, and I just couldn't do it. I loved each and every one so much, and so I kept them all in. So it's kind of fun to have an extra option for colors. All right, so that is going to be for meals. I do not put these in ahead of time. I kind of have on my whiteboard in my kitchen the meals that I want to make in the week, and then when I decide, usually Monday, this is what we're gonna have Monday, I will write it there. And you can tell that even this day, even after I write it down, sometimes it all changes anyway, and that's okay. I am learning with a newborn that things don't always have to be perfect and go the way that I have it planned. So, I mean, that's always going to be a learning process for me, but because I am definitely a perfectionist at heart. So that's going to be an ever learning process, but I feel like I am making progress, especially with adding another little kiddo to our family. So then I'm just gonna add some checklists over here to this. And I think I'm gonna regret putting down that ombre box because I think I'm gonna have to cover up some of these. So I'm gonna have to pick that back up. Should have done this first. The other thing I could do, maybe I'll just do that, is just cover up. Oh, nope, that doesn't work. Okay. It would, I have to tuck a little bit under anyway. So I think I'll just do the whole thing. Just make it a little difficult to line up. Is that right? Nope. So, learn from my mistake. If you are doing this, put your checklists down first. Oh, goodness. Why does that look silly? It didn't look silly the other time. This is the same. Why would it be different? Oh, I wonder if I didn't put... I wonder if I bumped my calendar up more this one? I don't know. I don't know why it looks like that. But I'm just gonna leave it. Things don't have to be perfect, remember? I'm learning that. I had already forgotten. I don't have to have everything perfectly perfect. Okay. Wednesday, I had an appointment with my OB just to make sure that everything healed up the way that it should. And then I do have school. So this works out well. It is a blue day and I have this blue sticker. So I work in the afternoons and I actually get to take my girls I get to say girls this year, that's fun. And then I think I'm gonna do the pencil one for Friday. So that one is in. And then we have church on Sunday. I will use this one. And I will be playing and singing this week because it is the 4th Sunday. So I will need to be there early. I had last month off. It was shortly after I had my daughter, and so that was fun, but it will be nice to get back into it. And then Monday, my nephew is turning 1. That's kind of crazy that he's gonna be 1 already, and I'm gonna use a leftover birthday sticker. Keep your leftovers, guys. Don't be throwing these away. If I have something to teach you today, it is definitely to keep them because you never know when you'll need to use them. All right, so his birthday is Monday. All right, so I'm also going to pull a leftover appointment sticker and just plop that down. I know which appointment it is, so I'm not going to write the details there. And then I have school. And I do also have a church script. After saying that I didn't have my own sheet last week, I went ahead and grabbed one for myself. So there's that. And then school. So right now the week seems pretty empty, but I'm sure that it will fill up as the week goes on, as it always does. So that is all that I have for you today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time.